Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to be reviewing movies. Yeah, it's quite different from what we usually do, and it's just because I want you to have a mix of different things that will help you learn, because the purpose of this platform is just so that you get better at your personal development, your personal finance, and you get to be able to invest more profitably. I mean, you know what to put your money in over time. So we'll be reviewing two movies today. Two movies. It might not be long, it might be long, I don't know. But stick around because you will definitely leave here better than you began to listen to me. These two movies are documentaries. They are Netflix documentaries. I was introduced to documentaries of recent and I've not regretted one bit. You know, you feel like you have a lot of things to do, like you want to live a purposeful life, you know, you want to really be focused, read books, do serious things so that you can grow, but then you're a movie person. You're looking for ways to actually still watch your movies but still be very well grounded and rounded and better. That is where documentaries come in, and they've been exceptional for me because I've seen some very interesting documentaries. I've learned so much, extremely much from. And these two movies that you and I will be reviewing today, they are amongst them. First one is a documentary that was released in 2020. Yes, it's called Minimalist. Less is now. Yeah, I hope it's 2021. Minimalist, Less is Now is the title of the movie, and the second one is called or titled The Social Dilemma. Interesting movies, guys, amazing movies. So just in case you don't like to watch, you know, not so romantic things, or you don't like to watch things that are quite serious, I would help you learn from it without watching it. But if you can, please go and watch it. Let's get right into it. Subscribe, turn on post notification, because every Friday I will be in your faces with videos that you can learn so much from, expand your mind, know so much, and you will not remain the same. So Minimalist, Less is Now, it's a Netflix documentary that was aired, yes, in the year 2021. It featured two guys called the Minimalists. The first guy is called Joshua Fields, and the second guy is called Nicodemus Ryan, or Ryan Nicodemus, either way. And these guys, they went from living, or let me say chasing, yes, not living, chasing the American dream, to actually knowing that they can be happy when they have less. Like less is more, more value for less, rather than trying to have so much. I'll be relating this to how you can pick lessons from it for your finance and even for your personal life. Yes, for your personal life. So I will talk about the movie, then I'll give you guys some lessons that you can pick out from this movie. Now, this movie also it featured different people around the world that were talking about how their lives have been different when they embrace the concept of minimalism. Now, my apartment where I stay at the moment, I remember when I was starting to put up things in it, like the deco and everything, I hired a deco, an interior deco, and I remember you telling me them, as at then, I never really have been exposed to the concept of minimalism, but he told me at the time that, oh, what am I going to do for you? Okay, he sent me some things, so I was picking some different things from what he sent me. He said, oh, like you are tilting to the side of being minimalism, like minimalist decor. So I didn't really get it then, but understanding what minimalism is now and seeing this movie and relating it back to how my apartment is set up, I really understand what minimalism is. I don't really have so much going on. I don't have several couches. I don't have so many big appliances or gadgets. It's just really things that are very functional. I mean, every single furniture in my house It's functional, it's for a reason. There's no furniture that will be left for a long time without use because I just added it in because it felt fancy. That's what minimalism is about. In the simplest English, minimalism is about focusing on things that really had value. I mean, things that you really use. It means that if you are buying this one ring, you're not just buying it because you want to add it to the list of rings or to your jewelry in the house without having a particular reason, a particular function you want to actually wear it to. Minimalism means that you are trying to embrace a more fulfilling life because you are valuing every single item that you are adding to your life. And just let me give you a quick expo on what I'll talk about later. It can also help your finance in the sense that it helps you become frugal. You're not just spending for the sake of spending. You are spending because every single kobo that goes out of you is because what you are buying is essential. Minimalism talks about that the fact that if you can borrow it, no need to buy it. If you can rent it, why buy it? Because we are trying to embrace the fact that when you have to only add up things that you really need, you get to know that less is more, and that less is now. So this movie does a great job in really explaining minimalism in a very relatable way. I mean, you can really relate. There are several people that came up to talk about things in their lives. And as we're talking about these things in the movie, the guy, Joshua Fields, he talked about how his mom, before she died, how she accumulated a lot of things. And after she died, he went to her house, he looked around the apartment, and it was like declutter the apartment. And as I was trying to put things in boxes, he was trying to really hold on to some things because he felt sentimental about them. But he now thought again, if I hold on to this thing, what is the purpose of this thing? What am I holding it for? So he had to like really let go because he knew that holding on to this or that did not have value. He was just hoarding them for no particular purpose. And this took me back down memory lane when I was growing up. We used to have a room then in the house, in my parents' apartment, where we called it like a store. And there was every single manner of stuff in that room. You just see some books that have not been taught for like 20 years. You see some just different stashes, boxes of things that even since I was born, I don't even know what are in these things. And sometimes then my mom used to try to clean the house. I think my dad actually hoards than my mom. My mom would try to clean the house and let go of some things, but still the letting go is really not freeing up so much because there are so many things. So there are some things that my mom brought from her mom's house, from her parents' place, and some things that my dad brought from Crossrail when he was coming to Ibadan. I mean, some things that just did not even have use. And the funny part, my dad in his room till today, he has a shelf. I won't try our best to declutter to an extent, but it has a shelf that there are some items of 20, 30 years, 3 decades. He has not used them, but he has refused to let them go. No use. They're just taking up space in the house. You know, there's a way that perhaps you can understand at this juncture, even though I've not gotten so far into analyzing this movie. There's a way that you free up things in your space and then you feel like you can actually breathe. You feel light. If you have a space, a room where tomatoes are cluttered everywhere, it feels so choked and you might not even feel so free in it. That's why some people will tell you that, oh, I want a house with a bigger space, because they feel like when there's more space, I mean, when you can feel like there are empty spaces and they're not choked up things, you feel like you're really alive, you have a bigger space. Meanwhile, it's because people hoard things so much and there are a lot of things that you do not even need that you have in your space. Lessons from Minimalist, the movie. Minimalist, less is now the movie. In the movie did not talk about you letting go like something that just happens. It really addresses in a way that it can be emotional, letting things go. Please go and watch that movie. It can be really emotional, letting things go. And Joshua Fields and Ryan, they really talked about how emotional it can be. In fact, Fields was the first person who got into the whole concept of minimalism, and then Ryan saw that Fields was happier. It was like he was breathing a different air, and Ryan felt like, what was really making my friend happy? And I think at that time Ryan lost his job, and that was like a wake-up call for him, and he just called his friend and said, okay, what is really making you a different person? And Joshua introduced him. They've been friends since childhood. They were like very close. In fact, they said that growing up, they were the fattest kids in their class, right? But they really wanted to be very successful people when they grew up. And over time, when Joshua got to really know about minimalism, it really got him to a place where he never thought he would get to because of that singular concept. So Joshua introduced Ryan to this concept, and then they had to come together and really spread it abroad and brought on a number of people on this concept, and they all shared their amazing stories about embracing minimalism. So it is very difficult that you who have always held things your whole life, I mean, you have like several dresses, if not one in like 2-3 years, but still in your wardrobe. I was on that table, but right now I'm no longer on that table. But at the moment in my life, if I've not worn something for like 6 months, I give it out. My wardrobe is constantly changing because I do not see the need to hoard anymore, because hoarding just takes up a lot of space that suffocates you. The joy of it is that you have things that you actually use that add value to you, and that it also helps you be able to really process your spending and even tells on your personal life, because you only get to do things very intentionally. Another take home from this thing that I want to help you with today is to share the actionable tips that can help you if you really want to embrace this life of minimalism. What Joshua Ryan is shared in that movie is that when he started, he looked at his space. He brought out a lot of all these stashed up things for ages, and he was removing one thing per week. Was it per week or per day? He looked at the space. What do I actually not need in the long term? What have I not used for a very long time? He removed it in a box. So he came back again, either daily or weekly. He removed another thing and another thing and another thing and another thing. And at the end of the day, he looked around and saw that what he actually needed was actually like very minimal compared to what he had. So right now, he said if you walk into his apartment, it's not like the apartment is looking like he does not have money. It just looks like everything in the apartment. It's very functional. So if you're curious about minimalism and you really want to live a more meaningful life, I have embraced minimalism. Something very funny happened this week, and usually whenever I want to shop, I have this lady I shop from. Like, I just text her. I see pictures of stuff. Then when I'm ready, I text her and I just buy them. But I just go and spend thousands buying them. So this week, when I wanted to buy something for an event, so I texted her, and my usual session was like, "Esosa, you talked about this. So should I just add everything together?" Esosa said no. Said that no. I don't need them now. Let me just buy what I need now. And it felt so freeing for me. First off, it helped me save more money, and it just helps me really accumulate things that I really need. So I really implore you, even if you don't like to watch documentary movies, go and see that movie. There's no amount of whatever I will say right now is going to help you fully understand. So, parting words to help you, actionable plans to really help you get started. Start a 30-day challenge. Look around your space. Every single day, look at something that you know that you don't actually need, but we've not used in a long time. Take it out. Every day for 30 days. Put it in a box, maybe somewhere in your store or something. After 30 days, look around your apartment. Go to that box and check it out and see if freeing up your space from those things did not really help you to maximize what you have. And freeing up your space did not really show you that you were only accumulating a bunch of things that you never really needed. And then look at how it makes you feel too. Yes, process it. Look at how it makes you really feel. Does it give you joy? Did you feel joy when you did that? Did you look around your space and really feel like you're freeing up something that is making you feel way better about yourself and your life overall? Because this is what minimalism can help you achieve. It helps you free up clutter. Physical clutter can be really distressing, but looking at your space freeing up can really cure you stress and help you feel really freer and breathe better. Trust me, I've tried it. I know what I'm talking about. 2, it helps your financial life, because if you're only spending on things that you really need, you will save more money and you will only have way more meaningful things, and then the money that you have saved can go into things that can be more meaningful to you, to your existence, to your growth, and to your overall life. Another thing that embracing minimalism can help you achieve is that it helps you to be really grateful, because now you will be surrounded with the things that really matter, the things that add value to your life. So when you look around, you see the things that really matter in their big forms, and not that they are covered or eroded with things that did not really matter in your life. And the last but not the least, if you want to apply minimalism to your work ethic, or how you approach things, it helps you focus on the most important task. So instead of you to look at 10,000 things, when you apply minimalism, you only focus on things, prioritize things that really add value to you. If you've learned from this particular episode, because it's looking like I cannot talk about the next movie today, I will talk about the next movie review on a next session. I didn't expect that to take this long, just so that you can digest it and rewatch it at your own convenience. I will be postponing our next movie review till another week. If you have questions on minimalism, if you've seen the movie and you have a particular take home, please let's talk about it in the comments. If you would love me to do more movie reviews, because I really like to know what you love me to do, please also tell me in the comments. Any other thing you want me to address I've not talked about, any other topic, anything like that, in the comments. And please share this video. As you watch, just tap share, just tap that share. All you need to just to share it. To ask you, share to what platform? You can share to your WhatsApp, your YouTube, your Instagram, your TikTok. Just tap the link and that is it. Please, as you watch, you can share. It helps us grow. And when I grow and I'm happy, I'll be able to do more videos for you that will help you learn better. We are 400 plus subscribers strong, and we are just about 2 months, February 20 till now. That's like 2 months, or almost 2 months. It will be 2 months by April 20. So we are 400 plus strong, and it's because of you, and I really do appreciate it. So help us grow more, and I will see you again next week, Friday.